Hello, my name is Victoria Dickens, and this is my Module 4 oral presentation for the sweet category Earthworm Experiment. Bear with me, I do get tongue-tied and I'm a little nervous, so excuse my nervousness. My research question for this module was, do earthworms burrow faster, slower, or about the same when exposed to soil containing sugar or honey compared to plain untreated soil? This question helped me explore how common sweet substances like food waste or compost ingredients might affect soil organisms. Slide 2. To investigate this question, I created three groups of soil conditions: control group, regular damp soil with no additives; sugar treated soil, damp soil mixed with granulated sugar; honey treated soil mixed with honey. I completed 8 replications for each condition. For every trial, I placed an earthworm on top of the soil and timed how long it took to burrow, up to a minimum of 180 seconds. If a worm did not burrow within that time, I recorded it as no burrow, but did not include it in the average. After gathering all the data, I calculated the average burrowing time for each treatment group. Slide 3. Here are 3 test conditions with their final average burrowing times. Controlled with no additives, 168 seconds; sugar-treated soil, 177 seconds; honey-treated soil, 225 seconds. I chose the sweet category because the substances like sugar and honey can realistically enter soil through composting or household waste. I was also curious whether the difference in texture, granulated versus sticky, might impact how easily earthworms move through soil. Slide 4. Here are the main findings from my experiments. Earthworms burrowed the fastest in untreated soil at 168 seconds. In the sugar treatment, worms burrowed slightly more slowly, averaging 177 seconds. The honey treated treatment created the slowest burrowing time at 225 seconds, which is a significant increase in time. The honey likely made the soil thicker and harder to move through. Its sticky nature may have caused resistance, slowing the worm's ability to burrow efficiently. Slide 5. I originally hypothesized that both sugar and honey would make the worms burrow faster, assuming they might be attracted to sweet substances. However, sugar, my hypothesis, was not supported. Burrowing was slower than in the control. For the honey, this hypothesis was also not supported. Burrowing was much slower and showed the greatest delay. Both sweet substances reduced burrowing speed rather than increasing it. Slide 6. In conclusion, earthworms burrowed faster in plain soil. Sugar slowed them slightly, and honey slowed them dramatically. When I compared these findings to earlier modules, in Module 1, I observed natural anchoring, stretching, and digging behavior, which gave me a baseline for what normal burrowing looks like. In Module 2, vinegar and salt solutions cause even slower burrowing, averaging 276.7 seconds for vinegar and 286.7 seconds for salt. This showed the acidity and salinity are more harmful than sweet substances. Overall, these experiments demonstrated that earthworms are highly sensitive to what enters soil. Changes in soil texture, pH, or chemical compositions can slow their movement and potentially affect soil health. Because earthworms help aerate soil and recycle nutrients, any reduction in their activity, whether from sweeteners, salt, vinegar, or pollutants, could impact entire ecosystems over time. If I continue this project, I would test different concentrations of sugar and honey or compare other common household substances to see how much it takes to noticeably change earthworm behavior. Thank you for listening.